Good afternoon. Thanks for coming. My name is Lieutenant Scott Brinkman with the California Department of Fish and Wildlife. Um, Currently, wildlife officers are conducting an investigation of a suspected mountain lion attack at Rancho Penasquitos Canyon Preserve. Yesterday, Monday the 27th, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we received a call from San Diego Fire that a young 4-year-old boy had been possibly attacked by a mountain lion. Um, the child sustained injuries to his head and was transported to Rady's Children's Hospital, where he is currently getting care. His injuries were not life-threatening. The scene was approximately 6 adults and 5 kids were in Los Penasquitos Canyon on a trail near a location called the Waterfall. The victim was in the middle of the group and was attacked by an animal. The father, which she should be commended, he threw rocks and the animal left the scene, and wildlife officers responded to the area to conduct an investigation. At the location, they did observe mountain lion prints, and while they were at the scene, the mountain lion came to the location about 7 o'clock at night. The animal did not appear to be scared of the wardens, which is an indication of the animal is habituated. So at that point in time, the animal was euthanized. At this time, the animal is going to be tested for DNA from the victim, and the victim's clothing and bandages are also going to be tested for DNA from the lion. So hopefully we do have the animal which did attack the kid at this point in time. The park is currently closed until further notice, until we do confirm that it was the offending animal.
Can you talk about how rare an attack like this is?
It's extremely rare. The last attack's been more than 20 years in San Diego County. Most of the time, these animals, you won't see them, even though they're present in a lot of areas.
And can you also talk about what happened with the rest of the group? Were they all just...
According to the victim's father, basically everybody scattered, and the father stayed and fended off the animal.
If you find out that this lion wasn't the one that attacked the boy, will you have to search?
Yeah, we will then proceed to conduct more investigations.
And would you have to euthanize it?
Probably, yeah. If we do suspect that this wasn't the offending animal.
People are going to say, is relocation an option? You have to kill the animal.
Not in this particular. Once it attacks somebody, and based on the evidence of this animal being habituated, wasn't scared of the wardens, it is a problem, and we do not relocate him, because that animal will now be a problem somewhere else.
Can you talk about how lucky this little boy is?
Extremely lucky. An 80-pound lion, could really did some damage, and luckily the dad was there and fended off the animal.
Well, to you, the Department of Fish and Wildlife, this is probably not the best scenario for you. How do you feel knowing that you guys had to take steps and had to shoot the mountain lion?
I'm sorry?
How do you feel knowing that you had to shoot the mountain lion? There's no good outcome for this. You guys are Department of Fish and Wildlife. You don't want to shoot them.
No. But these situations, we have to in these situations, which, it's unfortunate.
How long will it take for the testing to come back and second?
It should be rather quickly, within days.
If somebody had spotted it earlier in the week, does it go to the city first and you guys, or what's the right way that comes up?
We do get calls of sightings, but sightings not, there is animals present, so just the mere sighting doesn't really justify anything. We do like to know where the animals are at, but usually the city will get a call, or our office.
Sometimes you get a call that say, hey, we saw a mountain lion and it was 50 yards off the trail. And what have you had any recently that said, yeah, we were kind of stalked by a mountain lion, or he was 5 yards off, or he or she was 5 yards off the trail? Have you had any calls about a habituated mountain lion recently?
No.
Can you talk about, you mentioned activities habituated. Talk about how that happens.
Usually in this, like an area like this where there's a lot of traffic, people coming in and out, they get used to humans. Sometimes people, want to take pictures with them or actually feed them, which we discourage.
Do you know how big the population is in this area?
No, I don't. What do you?
Actually, it's probably just a lone animal. West of the 15. We do have, reports over the years. We've actually had mountain lions hit on roads, and actually one in this area maybe 10 or so years ago. So likely the preserve was part of its home range, and lions move constantly and have fairly large home ranges. So, likely the female, majority of her home range was on the other side of the freeway. There's openings underneath bridges, connections, and made it into the preserve. But it's not uncommon to have lions west of the 15, but their numbers are certainly low, and it's on occasion that they move in.
So this was an adult male?
Female?
Adult female.
Female.
Oh, adult.
Do you know how the family's holding up? I mean, after such an attack like this, I can just imagine how.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to the family. Other officers have, and they seem to be doing fine.
What are some of the things you can do if you're hiking out there on the trails that you happen to spot?
If you see any sort of animal, don't run. Act as big as you can. Throw rocks, yell at it.
80 pounds, is that pretty big size for a lion?
For a female, yeah.
Is there anything advice you give to neighbors or people who see this, get scared and think, oh goodness, it's going to be dangerous out here?
Usually I wouldn't be out early in the morning or at dusk. That's the time where the most activity of these lions. So don't hike alone. Don't do it early in the morning. Don't do it late in the afternoon.
Are you opening all the community trails back up?
No, not until we get confirmation that this was the offending animal.
If you guys had gotten a call earlier in the week from somebody saying, hey, this lion is in here, is that something that would have brought you guys out sooner when you would have gotten that call?
It just depends on what the animal did. If it acted aggressive or not in its normal behavior, then we would definitely investigate that.
Well, I know we recently received video of a mountain lion going through a backyard. Do you guys know if that's the same mountain?
I don't know if that's the same lion. No. Randy?
So this was a large group of folks? You said
Like 11 people.
11.
Yeah.
Safe to assume this lion felt comfortable, probably.
Yeah, extremely comfortable, especially it came back to the same location hours later, which is not normal behavior.